all while clearing up your email, scheduling meetings, and reminding you of the important stuff. At night, it keeps on going, doing it all. So when you wake up, you're already one step ahead. Time to update what you think is possible. Base 44 Super Agents.
Video showing you how to be able to do that. But once you have that there, we'll come back here to OBS Studio and we need to set up our settings. So we'll come here to settings and we're gonna go to where it says output. You're gonna select advanced. If you're on Mac, these are the exact settings you want to be able to copy. Apple VT, H.264, hardware encoder, rate control CBR, bitrate 6000, keyframes 2, profile high, use B frames. If you're on Windows, these are gonna be the exact settings that you're gonna go ahead and utilize. NVIDIA NVIC H.264, constant bitrate 6000, keyframe intervals 2, preset 5, tuning high quality, multi-pass 2 passes, profile high, adaptive quantization on, and B frames 2. Now, in order for you to have 6000 bitrate, which is super important here, okay, you need to be able to have at least, at minimum, a 10 upload. So what I want you to do is that I want you to go in the description of this video and go to speedtest.net. You're gonna see a big button that's gonna say go. You're going to click this button and then it's gonna give you your download and your upload speed. Before your upload speed, which is here, you want this to be at least 10.00. Now again, I have 939, which is massively overkill, but you at least wanna have 10 here. The more you have
horizontally YouTube at the exact same time, but I don't know how. Dude, it is so worth it. How so? Because you're gonna be able to hit the shorts feed and regular feed by streaming to both of them at the exact same time. Well, okay, how do I do it? First, make 2 outputs for YouTube by adding 2 outputs, one for vertical and for horizontal canvas. Now you wanna head over to your YouTube studio or hit the live button on the left-hand side, manage, and then on top right-hand side, click schedule. Got it? Then you'll actually want all the information and actually schedule that live with the default key, or you can put it as horizontal. Once you've done that, you can actually schedule it for any time in the future. Then we're gonna go back, repeat that process, put them to your stream on your vertical. Yeah.
YouTube. Get Flash with free on-site water parks and kids pools, and get more bliss with swim-up rooms and foodie-approved dining. You book it, 2 sort it. Click to explore more.
There's literally nothing wrong with my stream.
Hi guys, and welcome back to the end of 2025, where we're in November. Vertical streaming is becoming the best way to get started and even possibly grow on maybe Kick or Twitch or even YouTube. So at this point in time, I really think that everybody should be vertical streaming, meaning streaming short feed to TikTok. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to set up a vertical stream on OBS Studio. It's so incredibly easy. But before we get into it, you guys know how important it is to make your stream pop, make your stream stand out amongst the sea of millions of other people trying to make it as a streamer. And that's where our sponsor for today's video is going to come in. You guys got to check out TV. Owned.tv is your one-stop shop for fresh new graphics for your stream. Whether you're on Twitch, YouTube, or Kick, you'll find something that's a perfect fit channel. They offer full themed overlay packages, which are great if you're trying to give your stream a complete makeover. But let's say you're looking to pick up some new alert graphics, don't worry, because they've got you there too. You could find single graphics such as alerts, emotes, banners, panels, and logos as well. And one of the best parts about these overlays is that they are completely, if you and your friends all pick up the same overlay, such as this Rodan one right here, you could change colors and tweak it to match your brand, and none of you will have the exact same overlay. If you're looking to take your stream to the next level, be sure to check out own.tv below to support the channel. And don't forget, use code HAMMER at checkout to 50% off your order. Now, back to the video. Okay, what we're going to do is over my desktop, I'm going to share my screen with you guys. We're going to download a plugin and show you how to set up your vertical stream. Okay, so first thing you're going to do, open your browser and navigate to atom.tv/products/vertical, or just go to atom.tv, come up here to products, and click vertical. That's going to bring you to this page right here. What you guys are going to do is download vertical for free, and you're going to install it. Now, after you've downloaded and installed the vertical plugin, you're going to come up back here to products, and you're going to download the multi-stream plugin as well. Come to this page, click download multi for free, install it, and then make sure you close and then reopen OBS. Once you've done that, now you're going to have access to the vertical plugin and the multi-stream plugin. Now, the vertical plugin is what's going to help you build your vertical canvas. As you guys can see here on the screen, this is my vertical canvas. Basically, I have my camera popped out here. I put a green logo behind it. I have my Kick logo because I main stream over on Kick as my horizontal stream. And then this blackness behind the camera, this is normally my gameplay or whatever I'm playing. So you're going to have access to the vertical canvas and then ATEM multi-stream. So if you don't see those things popping up when you open up to the top, come to Docs, and you're going to select vertical scenes, vertical sources. This is going to be your vertical preview window, and then ATEM multi-stream. Those 4 things you need to make sure they're checked and that we have access to messing with them in OBS. Once you have them, then you kind of hit them and drag them around wherever you want inside OBS. I have mine set up like this vertical preview right here where we're going to build our canvas. Down at the bottom, I have ATEM multi-stream, and then another tab, I have vertical scenes, vertical sources over here. And then if I want to mess with my regular horizontal, it's just under regular scenes and regular sources. So for now, we're going to select the vertical sources. So I just have one scene called vertical scene, as you guys can see here. Let me move it so you guys see that. Vertical scene right here, and then in this scene, I'm in the vertical sources tab. I have what's building up the scene. Obviously, I have game capture all the way at the bottom. Like I said, this blackness under my camera, that's going to be the game I'm playing. My image 2, this is the green glow that I have around my camera. As you can see, if I hide it, it goes away. Display capture, if I want to share my actual monitor, which I could show you what it looks like. Sony, this is my camera. If my camera goes away. And then image, this is my Kick logo, little social I have there. You know, because multi-streaming to vertical platforms really does help get people over to your horizontal, so it's very, very useful. So that's how the scene itself is built. But how do you go live with this, right? What you're going to do is go to ATEM multi-stream, wherever you set up, and you're going to click this little cog at the bottom left. You're going to click vertical canvas, and you're going to add an output. Now, wherever you're trying to vertical stream to, let's just use YouTube for an example here. YouTube and TikTok are going to be the most, used ones of everybody. We're going to go here, and we're going to rename it YouTube Vertical Stream, okay? You're going to set up your live on YouTube as you would normally. You go to your YouTube channel, you click your profile icon on the top right, you're going to click go live, set up your stream there, and then when you get where you have your YouTube stream key on the dashboard, copy and paste that into here. Once you have your stream key, copy and paste it into there, you're going to hit create output, and now you'll see that your YouTube vertical canvas is set up. You're going to hit OK, and now if you look on ATEM multi-stream, so you guys can see the whole thing, now you have all your main canvases, right? These are all my Twitch. This is how I multi-stream using this plugin, and now under vertical canvases, you have the YouTube vertical canvas plugin right there. And to go live, you're going to just click this green button. But before we do that, let's go to the vertical canvas here. And in this section, we're going to hit the cog wheel. Now, for streaming, you want to have this button checked. Streaming on the left-hand side, go to advanced, right? Use main OBS settings. This is basically going to pull all of your settings from OBS. The same exact settings when streaming with this vertical format as well. You don't need to set up different settings like a different encoder, bitrate, all of that. It's just going to pull all that in from how you mainstream on OBS. And then you're pretty much set to go. Everything's going to work and it's going to work flawlessly. It's actually that simple. And I wish I start vertical streaming because vertical streaming is extremely discovered. Swiping on YouTube Shorts, swiping on TikTok. And if you are vertical streaming and then you're also multi-streaming to your main platforms, Kick, YouTube, or Twitch, to help people over to your main streams as well. It's very discoverability and it's very not taxing on your PC at the same time because it's a vertical stream, so it's not using the same sources as a full-blown, landscape style stream. So I hope this would help you guys out. And I want to make sure you guys have everything you need. It took me a little bit to kind of figure out how to go vertical streaming, and add it into my multi-streaming library and do that, looks and sounds like my regular stream, but also entice people to come over to my horizontal streams. I think that's a very important part, and that's why that kicks on vertical stream itself. So people can watch on vertical if they want, but they know it's live over on TikTok if they want to watch the entire big picture of the stream. So if this helps you guys out, hit the like button. It really helps me out the algorithm. Subscribe to the channel and follow me over on kick.com/stream Monday through Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern time. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.
15 mil per base.
Canva coding is awesome. Even if you think debug involves pest control, I just tell Canva what I need, and it takes care of the coding. It even brings design vision to life. How cool is that?
Yeah. Me watching.
What about some Cody?
Yo, I never said fucking Cody. What the fuck are you yapping about?
I'm listening to your phone.
Yeah, in the Discord about this Solara cheat Roblox. Now, I tell you if it's a massive scam and why you should honestly never download game cheats in the first place, because there's some juicy Roblox cheater gossip that just dropped on Twitter. Now, first, I want to actually talk about this scam that a lot of people are getting through their DMs. Check out the Executor Roblox. They drop a Discord invite link. Now, if multiple people are spamming your DM with the exact same message, this is clearly a scam. But I joined the server and, well, we've had 8 people join over. And honestly, I mean, there's so many people that joined us today. It's a pretty indication that a lot of people are either going to get scammed or going to sober up and stop huffing farts and realize this is a scam. Now, what is Solara? Well, first, there's 2 channels of update, down, which actually explains what's going on. But Solara is a Roblox script executor. It's a cheating tool, which allows you to run code or scripts on Roblox, mainly to cheat. Because I enjoy playing video games like a normal human being when you can just run a script and let the computer play the game for you. But discover the power of Solara, the best Roblox script executor designed to enhance your gaming experience. If we scroll down, there's a download link to a setup.zip file, which is 15.55 megabytes. Now, if we go to the update channel, the latest version is 2.54 with some random numbers, and it's downloaded download again to set up .zip at 15.55 megabytes. They're the exact same file. Now, I want to point out this download is being sent by a Discord webhook. Now, let's take thing here because I have a Vencord plugin, but if you didn't have Vencord, if you click on a profile, you'll see that it says app and it's like this blank profile. That's a webhook. Now, why is this download being sent through a webhook? Well, there's two reasons I can think of. First off, this looks more official if you're a kid that would cheat on Roblox, so low intelligence like you. But if I had to guess, I think scammers believe that sending, this is obviously malware, the cat's out of the bag, oh no, but I'm pretty sure scammers believe that if they're through a webhook, they won't get punished and they won't get scored again. Anyways, the app, I'm just going to download the setup.zip file. And maybe a little bit here to open up Inspect Element and get the exact link from this so that I don't have to deal with loading. So I got that download link and I threw it into Triage, which I'll have linked in the description. It's a virtual machine that allows you to do malware analysis without having to set it up yourself. But if I go full on this bad boy, the quality drops by 5 million pixels. I downloaded the whole setup.zip file from discord.com. Now, when I extract this bad boy, which it's Windows 11, I don't know how to use this thing. Extract. Alright, good. We get this new setup folder. When I open up for you can see that we have setup.exe. No icon. And when I double click on this bad boy, publisher cannot be verified. Are you sure you want to run this? Yeah? I want to cheat Roblox. I'll be honest with you, this thing didn't pop up when I first looked at this malware, but I need to install WebView 2. Sure. While all that bogus is going on in the background, I want to point out that while I'm downloading, I looked through all these files, and specifically this ruxy-resources.dll.eu. I got Notepad, which for some reason is like completely just straight awful on the Windows 11 virtual machine, so I just renamed it to a TXT file and open it on Notepad. You'll notice, this one's my fit. In the TXT file, it says spyware and a great sign of what's to come. In fact, conveniently in the background, it turns out the setup.exe application opened up, and it opened up to this menu here, Windows. If you are a robot, press continue. This is a tough one, boys. What do? I press the big continue button. And after clicking that continue button, I waited a solid 10 minutes and nothing fucking happened. And here's a good word of advice. If you download a sketchy.exe file and nothing happens after you run the file, you just download it on your computer. But anyways, since I ran this file and absolutely nothing happened, it's time to terminate the analysis and see what actually happens. Something's not looking too good when this thing pulls out a solid 10 out of 10 for being bad. So opening up this report, viewers, 10 out of 10. It's not like a math test. The higher the number, the worse it is. And if we scroll down, it turns out the question we just ran is something called Radamanthus. And what is Radamanthus? Good question. Let me open up the website, which explains it a little bit better than I could. Radamanthus, according to PCs, is Stealer-type malware. It extracts data from your affected computer. And what does that extract data? Well, it's your usernames and your passwords that were saved on your browser, as well as your browser codes. Not just for your Roblox account, but also for every single account you've logged into on your browser. And you might be asking, what exactly happens when I run that sketchy setup.exe file? Well, I could spend the next 10 minutes explaining everything, and then I'll get to the point where I just start getting my rear ends. But it's typical malware stuff. It has exclusion paths, so Microsoft Defender won't do things with malware. It downloads more pieces of malware, and it does startups. If you really want, I'll have some analysis in the description if you want to look at it. But the main thing that caught my eye is that in the network request part, you can see that setup.exe sent a GET request to a German website, which never heard of this one before. I said, you know what, maybe some new Roblox cheats on this bad boy. So I went to the website, and I'm a linguist for anything. This does not look German, but I have the power of right-clicking and clicking, translating English. And it turns out, you visit this link, it shows you the statistics of the malware. You can see that 3,973 people have launched this piece of malware, the same number in the last 2 weeks, the same number in the last week. And in the last 2 days, 929 people launched this malware, and just today, in the last 24-hour period, 450 people fell for the scam.
It's a new generation of creation, where your vision and technology works as one. So you can create the way you think works.
Now, on the scam, I learned something a little bit strange, because searching Google apparently was a well-known Roblox cheating tool, and I kind of got a little bit excited, but did I just buzz a massive Roblox cheating ring that turned into a Russian scam operation? In my dreams, I did, but in reality, no, I didn't. Because it turns out this server is actually impersonating another Solara server that claims to be the real one. Now, is this the real Solara server? I downloaded the cheat this one and be safe. I'm gonna tell